Disclaimer. The lesson presented in this video is based on content from the book Can You Believe It 1. The images used are sourced from various origins. All rights to the original content and images belong to their respective owners. Before we read the story, let's learn some new idioms and phrasal verbs. These will help you understand and enjoy the story better. Be red in the face. Be embarrassed. Take a ferry, a bus, a train, a plane. Go by ferry, bus, train, plane. Sit down. Sit. Be seated. Pick something up. Take or lift something off the floor, or a chair, etc. Walk off. Walk away. Walk in the other direction. Go back to a place. Return to a place. Take something out of the place. Remove something from a place. Match each expression to the correct picture. Which idiom or phrasal verb fits best? Number 1. F. Go back. Number 2. B. Pick something up. Number 3. D. Go by ferry. Number 4. E. Walk off. Number 5. C. Sit down. Number 6. A. Red in the face. Let's match the idioms or phrasal verbs to their meanings. Can you find the definition that goes with each? Let's begin. Let's see how many you got right. Number 1. Walk in the other direction. Walk off. Number 2. Be embarrassed. Be red in the face. Number 3. Return to a place. Go back. Number 4. Remove something. Take something out. And number 5. Take or lift something from the floor. Pick up something. Let's practice using the expressions in sentences. Complete each sentence in column A by selecting the correct expression from column B. Number 1. The English teacher told the children to blank quietly. Answer. C. Sit down. The English teacher told the children to sit down quietly. Number 2. She is blank every time she speaks in a public. Answer. A. Red in the face. She is red in the face every time she speaks in a public. Number 3. The child blank happily licking his ice cream. Answer. G. Walks off. The child walks off happily licking his ice cream. Number 4. I want blank to China. I haven't been there for 2 years. Answer. B. Go back. I want to go back to China. I haven't been there for 2 years. Number 5. My brother blank his toys from the floor. Answer. E. Picks up. My brother picks up his toys from the floor. Number 6. The old man blanks some cash from his pocket. Answer. D. Takes out. The old man takes out some cash from his pocket. Number 7. Sally usually walks to school, but today she blank. Answer. F. Took a bus. Sally usually walks to school, but today she took a bus. Here's a story about a woman's surprising experience on a ferry ride from Vancouver to Victoria, involving a mix-up with her belongings and a stranger. Red in the face. Vancouver, Canada. A woman is taking a ferry from Vancouver to Victoria. She leaves her car to go to the deck. She sits down. Beside her in a chair are her newspaper and candy bar. A man in the next chair picks up the candy bar and eats it. Then he takes the paper and walks off. The woman is too shocked to speak. Later, she goes to the cafeteria. She sees the man at a table eating a sandwich. Still angry, she grabs his sandwich and takes a bite without saying a word. She goes back to her car. On the seat are her newspaper and candy bar. She never took them out of the car. She is really red in the face. Let's see how you understood the story. Carefully look at each picture, then look for the word or words that best describes it. Number 1. E. Candy bar. Number 2. D. Take a bite. Number 3. G. Newspaper. Number 4. B. Deck. Number 5. A. Beside. Number 6. I. Grab. Number 7. F. Cafeteria. Number 8. H. Still angry. Number 9. J. Without saying a word. Number 10. C. Too shocked to speak. Complete the story summary by selecting the right expressions from the choices given. Let's go over the answers together. A woman is taking a ferry. She sits down on the deck. Next to her in a chair are her newspaper and candy bar. A man in the next chair picks up the candy bar and eats it. Then he takes the paper and walks off. Later, the woman goes to the cafeteria and sees the man eating sandwich. She grabs it and takes a bite. Then she goes back to her car. On the seat are her newspaper and candy bar. She never took them out of the car. She is red in the face. It is now your turn to speak. Retell the story by using as many idioms from today's lesson as possible, or by expressing the main ideas in your own words. If you retold the story successfully, great job! If not, don't worry, you can improve and do even better next time. Can you put the story in the correct order? Write the correct number 1 to 6 next to each event to show the right sequence. Let's check the correct answers. First, a woman sits on the ferry with a candy bar and newspaper beside her. Second, a man eats the candy bar and takes the newspaper. Third, she is too shocked to speak. Fourth, she sees the man eating in the cafeteria. Fifth, she takes a bite of the man's sandwich. And sixth, she sees her candy bar and newspaper still in her car. Read each statement carefully. Based on the story you have read, if the statement is true, place a check mark in the true column. If the statement is false, place a check mark in the false column. Number 1. The woman takes a ferry from Victoria to Vancouver. False. The correct information is that she takes the ferry from Vancouver to Victoria. Number 2. She shouts at the man for stealing her candy bar. False. The woman is too shocked to speak. Number 3. Later, she sees the man eating sandwich in the deck. False. She sees the man eating sandwich in the cafeteria. Number 4. She takes a bite of the man's sandwich. True. Number 5. Back in her car, the woman finds her own candy bar and newspaper. True. Read and answer the question about the story. Try to answer in complete sentences. Number 1. How is the woman getting to Victoria? She is taking a ferry. Number 2. Where does she sit down? She sits down on a deck. Number 3. What is beside her? Beside her are newspaper and candy bar. Number 4. What does the man in the next chair do with the candy bar? The man picks up the candy bar and eats it. Number 5. What does he do then? He takes the newspaper and walks off. Number 6. Why does the woman take a bite of the man's sandwich? She is still angry. Number 7. What happens when she goes back to her car? On the seat are her newspaper and candy bar. And number 8. Why is she red in the face? She realizes that her newspaper and candy bar are still in her car, and the man never stole them. Now let's talk about you. Answer the questions about your own life and experiences. Try to use complete sentences and include the expressions you learned in this unit. This is a great opportunity to practice speaking English. Have fun sharing about yourself. Number 1. Do you often take a bus, a train, a taxi, or a ferry? Here are the sentence starters for this question. I usually take the blank because I prefer to take the blank, especially when taking the blank is something I do often because I take the blank almost every day because whenever I go somewhere, I usually take the blank. Since. Number 2. Tell about a time when you were red in the face. Here are the sentence starters for this question. I remember a time when I was red in the face because one time I felt embarrassed and became red in the face when I was so embarrassed that I turned red in the face because I vividly remember a moment when I turned red in the face because there was a time when I was red in the face, and it was because the last time I was red in the face was when. Number 3. Do you sit down or stand up most of the day? Here are the sentence starters for this question. I spend most of my day blank because during the day I find myself blank most of the time because I usually blank because it's more comfortable for me. Most of the time I blank, especially when I sit down most of the day, mainly because I alternate sitting and standing, but I mostly blank because. Number 4. What time do you usually go back to your house or apartment? Here are the sentence starters for this question. I usually get back to my house at blank because I tend to go back home at blank since it's when I finish Most of the time, I get back to my apartment at blank because I like to. I normally return home by blank, as it's when I usually go back to my place at blank mainly because the time I most often return home is around blank because. Complete each sentence by writing something true about yourself. Use your own ideas and experiences. Try to use real examples from your daily life. Also, try to use the idioms you learned if they fit. Writing about yourself makes language stick. Number 1. I sometimes take a bus, train, plane, ferry to. Number 2. My favorite place to sit down is. And number 3. I want to go back to. Because. Fill in the blanks to complete the story by selecting the appropriate expressions from the box. Let's reveal the answers. Hairstylist is red in the face. Hong Kong, China. A Hong Kong hair salon is having a special promotion. Come in for a free haircut, the sign says. So a Hong Kong man, Nong Kun Man, enters the salon and sits down. The stylist takes out his comb from his pocket. Then he picks up his scissors and begins to cut the man's hair. The stylist is in a hurry and cuts very quickly. Suddenly, Kun Man feels a terrible pain. The stylist has cut off part of his right ear. Kun Man has to go to the hospital. Later, Kun Man takes the hairstylist to court. He accuses him of working at a dangerous speed. The stylist, of course, is in red in the face. And Kun Man is still angry. I'll never go back to that salon, he says. Good job. You've done a fantastic job learning and practicing new expressions. Guess what? Learning doesn't stop here. For your homework, I have a fun little task for you. Please read each situation carefully. Then, choose one of the 2 suggested actions that would help avoid embarrassment in that situation. Then explain your answer using the sentence starters. Situation 1. Misunderstanding someone's question. Choice A. Politely ask for clarification, saying, I'm sorry, could you please rephrase that? Choice B. Respond with a neutral answer, then follow up by asking, did I answer your question correctly? Situation 2. You accidentally interrupt someone in a conversation. Choice A. Immediately apologize and say, I'm so sorry for interrupting, please continue. Choice B. Acknowledge the interruption with a light comment such as, I got ahead of myself, go ahead. Situation 3. Forgetting someone's name during a conversation. Choice A. Casually admit, I'm so sorry, I seem to have forgotten your name. Could you remind me? Choice B. Politely avoid the name and focus on the conversation, later finding an opportunity to ask their name again. Situation 4. Making a minor mistake while speaking. Choice A. Correct yourself smoothly by saying, what I meant to say was. Choice B. Ignore the mistake and continue, demonstrating confidence with, I think you got the idea. And situation 5. Someone else makes a joke about you or your mistake. Choice A. Laugh along with them to show you're not offended, saying, good one. I'll have to watch out next time. Choice B. Smile and shift the focus back to a positive topic, saying, well, everyone makes mistakes, right? Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something new from our lesson today. Keep practicing and don't forget to review what you learned. See you again next time for another fun and easy lesson. Want to use this ESL PowerPoint in your own class or get the video version too? I'd be happy to share it with you completely free. Just subscribe to this channel and leave a comment saying, "Subscribed, send me the slide along with your email address." I'll send the PowerPoint and the video if you'd like, directly to your inbox as a thank you for your support.